What's going on, Nesty Besties? Happy Thanksgiving week to everyone in the United States. And happy Monday to everyone else. Or Tuesday morning. How is everybody in the nest? Let's see who is joining us this evening. We've got Mega Omega, Kato, Couch Potato, Sea Life. Just got back from Mannheim Steamroller Christmas concert. Nice. How was it? That's cool. We got Ms. Mac, Kitty Connecticut. We got John, Stop Being Poor, Galt. Easier said than done, right? Hey, Sir Austin, how are you? Nice to see you. Crystal Cat is in the nest. Suburban Hillbilly, Swamp Duck, Miss T, Centania. Yeah, Centania catching alive. Awesome. Kitty Connecticut. Oh. We got Freya's Cats in the nest. We got Ruby Parajewels. Hello. JJ, you had a terrible day? I'm sorry. Time in the nest with my besties will help. I certainly hope so, JJ. Oh, that stinks. I'm sorry. Susie Q's in the nest. We got Tally Ooh, got your COVID and flu shot today. Okay, good luck. Whenever I hear people have gotten it on the same day, hopefully it works out for you. It was fun. Sea Life, good. That's nice. Hey, Laurel, how are you? Nice to see you. Yeah, just come on in and snuggle up. We got fondue. Hey, Marwa, good morning to you. Wow, it's super early for you, Marwa. I need a pilgrim hat. Oh, yeah, Miss T. There are images in the works. Don't worry about that. Hey, Jack in the Box. Perfect time. Perfect. Oh, this part of the nest has extra feathers. It's really fluffy. Awesome, Centania. Yeah, anyone that needs a little extra fluff, head on over next to Centania. Citizen Cannon is new to the flock. Well, welcome to the nest. Come on in. No problems so far, tell you? That's good. Good. Gosh. Jamaican Ting. Hey. So, Chantal remains willfully ignorant. Of course. You know, I don't believe that she ever saw a doctor. There's just no way. There's no way. Hey, Terra Mama. I know a lot of people don't like garlic bread, but his last video I agree with. I looked at it before. Kuwait will send her home for diabetes, so is she doing this on purpose because it's the only way out? Terra Mama, for some reason he doesn't come up in my suggestions anymore, but he used to all the time, and occasionally I would click, and sometimes it would shock me. I'm like, wow, I actually agree with him from time to time, so I get it. I don't know. I just think she's in constant denial of her true condition because her addiction is more important. That's what I think. I don't think she even thinks that far ahead as to going back to Canada or anything for that matter. I think she lives in the moment. I do. Hey, Marianne. Hey, Leonie. J3030, what's going on? Hey, Jennifer Levine. Hey, Vicky. Vicky is, coming in from Atlanta, Georgia. Vicky, I was just watching a trial about 2 hours ago taking place in Atlanta. They stayed late this evening. You may know about that. You're mad at me? All right. Yeah, listening to your live last night, you didn't take Chantal off normal speed. It was painful. Yeah, I almost never do, actually. Because her videos are short. Like, I don't need to race through them. If it's a live stream, then yeah, we have to speed up because it's a bunch of nothing half the time anyway. Well, I'm sorry you were mad at me, but you do know that on your YouTube app or on desktop, you also have speed control. That little wheel. Yeah, you could have sped it up yourself. Yeah, you have the power. Summer Cats, how's it going? Messy Flibber Tigibit. Hello. You're waiting for her to post a video called Diabetes and Mukbang? Yep, it's coming, Sir Austin. I'm thinking tomorrow it's going to be... I love you, Chantal! I'm thinking tomorrow it's going to be, I need a break. That's what I think. Darkest Coven, how's it going? All right. Shall we get started? Hugs for the owlets who need it. That's very nice, Centania. Aw. Muckabeaties. That's pretty. I like that. Muckabeaties. That works. That works. Hey, BB True. Welcome. Got all the good nesty besties. You cried at work? No speed control and your phone is in the locker? Oh no. I'm sorry. That's terrible. So sorry. All right. So I'm going to start making disclaimers. If you have any kind of health condition, I will specifically say not to listen to a word that this person says about anything. Weight loss, blood sugar, nothing. Don't listen to any of it. Hey, Christy, just in time to start. Yeah. You had some black beluga lentils? Black beluga lentils. I thought you were going to say black beluga caviar. Just discovered them and you're hooked? Wow, that's cool. I like lentils. I had a vegetarian friend. She used to make lentil loaf. And she's like, I swear it tastes just like meatloaf. And I'm like, it's good, but it doesn't taste like meatloaf. But it was good. Yeah. All right. Hey, Vicky Burns, how's it going? Okay. All right. Let's get started here. Why not? Why not? I still have background music playing. Oh my gosh. Let's just nip that. Okay, let's go.
Hello, foodie beauties.
Hey there, Beezers. Want a personalized video from me to you that you can great birthday? That's the wrong time on the monitor. I'm gonna fix it now, actually, if I can figure it out. So yeah, higher than yesterday a bit, which is weird. So
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today I have some diet food.
I mean, is that actually weird? Is it weird that it's higher than yesterday? I don't think so. I think she has no idea what she's doing whatsoever. And if she's surprised that her diabetes isn't suddenly under control, that says a lot, doesn't it? Hey, Delulu, how's it going? Nice to see you. I think that says a lot. Now, I do have some help for her, actually. I have a little bit of assistance. Okay. She was saying that she didn't know how to convert the milligrams per deciliter into mmol, which is what she's used to using. There's two buttons at the bottom of her device. One says M and one says S. That's all she has to do to convert it. That's it. That's it. She doesn't have to do any math. She doesn't need any charts. I looked it up. She just has to hit one of the buttons at the bottom. M or S. Just pick one. That's it. So, there, you're welcome, Chantal. You're welcome.
It's food from a diet center. This is low carb, from their low carb keto menu. I'm going to explain everything that I got. There's a lot of diet centers in Kuwait. Kuwait has an obesity issue, if you look it up. So, makes sense they have a lot of diet centers. So, all right, so I have some waters to drink. Very uninteresting, but refreshing. So I have a salad, fattoush with soybeans and feta.
And fattoush salad is very good. I've never had it with soybeans or feta, but it's basically romaine. It's got, like, you know, cucumbers. The main thing about a fattoush salad is the dressing, and there's like fried slices of pita bread for croutons that makes it really, really tasty.
Okay. And this is the dressing. This is their low carb section. So this has soybeans. The traffic is loud, I'm sorry. So this has soybeans, feta.
You know, I've never really heard traffic at her place before, but now we hear traffic all the time. Why do you think that is? Do you think that they moved? Is that a possibility? I think they might have moved.
A radish. Whoa, BB gal. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, no, no. BB gal. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, you must stay down. Okay.
Annoying.
Sorry, guys.
Whatever.
You know, salad, cucumber, tomato, feta. I'll show you in a minute. It smells like a mustard, like a balsamic dressing, kind of. I like that they give you enough dressing. So soybean.
Let's inspect the salad. Okay. I don't get how it's fattoush, though. Okay. So we have, looks like iceberg lettuce, cucumbers, tomatoes, radishes. Yeah, radishes. Some feta, if it's truly feta, and some soybeans. Okay. We're going with it, I guess.
Feta cheese, salad stuff. Now I have a cream of chicken soup. This is the place, I love their pumpkin parmesan soup, but I decided to try the cream of chicken. I'm not sure if pumpkin, I think pumpkin it's Swedish, but it's like, not Swedish, but it's sweet.
Swedish pumpkin. Yeah. Yep. Swedish. Yep. Scandinavian pumpkins grown in Sweden.
Ish. But I think it's on the lower glycemic index, if I'm not mistaken. I have to look that up for sure. Okay.
Yeah, you're at a point, Chantal, where your diabetes is it's uncontrolled, and you should be looking it up before you should be looking every single thing up before you put anything into your mouth at this point. You can't just wing it.
And then we have the main course, but I'm going to eat this first. Actually, I'll eat them all at once, whatever. This is low carb kushari mix with butter chicken, cauliflower rice with fried onion. Okay. And then for dessert, keto velvet cheesecake.
It's a lot of
food.
food.
So it uses sweeteners, artificial sweetener, very small portion. I'm like, I'm going to see how this affects my blood sugar. If it raises it too much, well, then I know.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, just trial and error, just F it, right? Nice. Okay, so koshari is an Egyptian dish. It's usually rice, pasta. It's very, very, very carb heavy. It doesn't look fattoushi enough. It doesn't look anything like fattoush. Marwa, I agree with you. Like, how even is that fattoush? Just call it a salad. It's just a salad. Yeah. Yeah, so it's got tomato sauce, like a spicy tomato sauce, onions, like fried onions on top, lentils, I think, too. But koshari is not low carb in the slightest. And I guess they made it with broccoli. It doesn't even look like koshari. I don't know what's going on here. I think they're just naming things, but not really intending to make those items, because that doesn't look like fattoush and that doesn't look like koshari at all.
Yum. Butter chicken, cauliflower rice, and fried onion.
Oh, butter chicken. What? She's got koshari, butter chicken, and a salad? When people were saying, like, oh, this is so much food, I'm like, it doesn't look like that much. But that is literally minimum 2 meals. Koshari is a meal into itself. My God. What are you doing? That butter chicken thing, that's a meal. That's one full meal. What is she doing? Whatever. Yeah. Jamaican thing, not to be morbid, but what would Salah do with her body if she passes away in Kuwait, especially if they're not legally married? I don't know. I mean, it would be very, very expensive to send her back to Canada if she wanted to be buried in Canada. She should be buried in Kuwait, because if she's following Muslim how we do things, then she needs to be buried ASAP. So that would be within a day or two. And it would be very expensive to send her home on a plane. She'd have to be like in an air-conditioned part of the plane, all that, all that. So, I don't know. I mean, they don't think of that. They live in the moment, truly. Hey, Poison Petty 4, you could always look up how binge eating affects blood glucose versus using yourself as a human experiment. I mean, I think Google is blocked in Kuwait. That's the only thing I can come up with. It's got to be blocked. These are very simple things to find the answers to, but she just doesn't care enough to even search. Chaos, do they cremate there? It's possible because there are non-Muslims who live in Kuwait, but Muslims we don't cremate. So, hey, May Anderson, welcome. Nice to see you. You've been a nurse for 40 plus years. You've been diabetic for 20 years. Without a diabetic education and a nutritionist, what she's doing is insane. Yeah. Thank you for that confirmation, May. Yeah. I mean, I admittedly, I don't know. I really don't know anything about diabetes. I've been researching today a little bit, but I'm like, okay, because I'm thinking, what if I suddenly got this diagnosis? Like, what would I be doing, right? It's clear that you have to have a sit down with somebody because your normal way of eating, even if it's not terrible, it's going to be different. Because I see people in her comments suggesting all these different ways of dieting, and it's like they're not getting it. It's not about her weight. Of course, that's a major contributor. The main issue right now, the emergency, is lowering her blood sugar. And they're saying, oh, you can do this, you can do that. No, she can't. You know, so, hey, it's engagement, I guess. She's getting comments, and that's all she really wants, I suppose. I don't know. Hey, Just Jamie, how's it going? So, yeah, we got 3 meals here. Great. Off to a great start. Hello? Chantal, are you there? What's going on?
All right.
Okay.
Now, I don't really eat out as much as I used to. Like, this is a long time ordering. I haven't ordered in a while. But this meal is pretty much free because we have a lot of points. So, okay. Let's try this. Bismillah. I can taste some lemon. Chicken bits. Herbs.
Wait, what? Where's the kosherie? I'm lost. What's the soup again? Did I miss that? What's the soup? I thought the kosherie was in the soup bowl. So she's got butter chicken with a side of kosherie? Is that what that is? What is going on here? Oh my god. I don't know.
Let's mix this around and try the salad. With the feta.
Oh, cream of chicken. Okay, thank you.
Bite.
You love salad, Foodie. We know. Love it. Plastic
I love
fork.
that dressing.
That's good. You could eat a salad twice that size every single day if you love it that much. You could. You hate to be that person, Marwa, but how is this food supposed to be enough for her really small portions? Sansa did a video on this already, and she calculated some of the macros because on the Diet Center website, they don't give everything, but it's like 900 calories for the whole meal. And for a keto / low carb meal, it's not low carb at all. Not low carb at all. Darlene says, no cream soups if sugar is that high. Oh, okay. See, yeah. It's really tricky. I can see why there are diabetes educators. Someone really has to, spell it out. I would need it. I couldn't just wing it. Absolutely not. And I'm very conscious of what I eat. Apart from the danger she's in with her blood sugar, says Ms. Mack, she's got to be in a lot of pain at her weight. How is she not motivated to make better decisions? I believe that she has an addiction to food and eating to cover up whatever trauma she experienced younger and to fill in some kind of hole. And she doesn't want to feel her emotions. So It's like someone who uses illicit drugs and is addicted. They know it's bad for them. They see their lives falling apart around them, but they still continue to indulge in their addiction because it's an addiction. And that's what I think we're looking at here. Like, she's never going to get on the straight and narrow like a normal person would. Like, not a normal person, a mentally healthy person that says, oh my gosh, this is a big wake-up call. I need to turn this around ASAP. I want to live. I don't think it matters to her. That's my theory. Hey, BB, how's it going? Evelyn R. Hey, does soup? A large cup of soup is much smaller. In the words of the great Nikocado, I don't believe in salad. Nice. Hey, Carly Sue. My son was diagnosed type 1 diabetic 2 years ago, and the way she's eating and trying to figure it out on her own is wrong. She needs education. Thank you, Carly Sue. Hey, Jalulu. Thank you for the super chat. As someone from a Muslim country, most Muslims don't know what an actual diet looks like. My family would serve me iceberg lettuce with cucumbers, onions, and tomatoes. It's honestly unusual. I could see that. I could see that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, people have different ideas of what a diet, a weight loss or a keto diet. People have all different ideas of what it should look like.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh yeah, baby. All right.
You wish.
Whatever, Salah. One more try. Close.
You wish.
Whatever, Salah. You're so lame. God. Seriously. Take care of your wife.
I need to get some balsamic.
Yeah, why the cake? Like, does she actually need dessert every single day?
Let's try this.
There's so much food there.
Cauliflower rice. How do they get it so dry? Oh, that's nice. I need to make something like that.
You don't think Salah cares too much? Yeah.
They give me so much soup.
There's no way he does.
It's going to be less messy to just drink it.
Oh, okay. Sure. Might as well.
So,
Drinking it. She's a
you saw
toddler.
my blood sugar reading. I don't know why it's so high.
You don't?
Maybe stress. I don't know.
Oh, stress. That's what it is. It's stress. It's stress. Her blood pressure is high because of stress. So I took the last weight reading we got from Chantal, I believe was in May. That's the last one I saw in my screenshots. And she was 162.1 kilograms. And the other day, yesterday, she was 164.5. So, not much, like 5 pounds-ish that she gained. But I also just took the dates of her blood sugar levels that we've seen so far. So on November 18th, her blood sugar was 316. On November 19th in the evening, it was 239. And today, that she uploaded today, was 293. I don't think that's controlled. I know I don't know much, but I don't think that's controlled. I don't think so. May says she could be treating her diabetes with meds, weight loss, and diet, and if she follows through, the medication can be lowered or weaned off. Yeah. That's my understanding, yeah. And just winging it by herself and thinking that it's a weight loss journey, well, it isn't anymore. That's not the priority right now. It's not. And I read a little bit, anything over 300 is ridiculous. And if you have 2 consecutive readings that are 300 or more, you need to be seen. You need urgent care. And I read that approximately a blood sugar level of about 600 is coma time to go into a coma. So she's halfway there. They actually have a diabetic meal planning book for dummies. Really, Cheryl Blue? That sounds good. You were just looking for a meal plan? Yeah, that sounds good. I mean, you do need something just to break it down, because you also need carbs. You know, it's not just going like full keto. I don't even know. Like, it's a whole new thing to me. I really don't know much about it, and I don't think I couldn't wing it. And she doesn't have a gallbladder on top of it. So, yeah. Hey, Gemma Murray. If her building has a pool and she doesn't use it, she's an idiot. Agreed. Yep. Just Jamie. I think she ate this all at once for the mukbang because mukbang viewers don't want to see diet food. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, they like to see a whole big spread in front. Yeah, that's true. What if she can't afford doctor visits, right, Marwa? What if? Maybe she can't afford the insulin, JJ? Yeah, maybe. Chantal didn't learn anything from Soul Food. Do you think she watched it? Oh, hey, Ryan. There's no shame in taking medication. Like, I hate when people think they just go on a diet or eat less salt when their blood pressure is dangerously high. Like, just take a pill. Especially blood pressure. You don't even feel it, and it's doing damage. Yeah. Halfway there, Mega. Yep. Oh, this is terrible. She's in a country she can't communicate to a doctor on her own due to language barrier plus no insurance. Right, Jamaican Ting? That's right. A lot of physicians will speak English, but what if she gets one that doesn't? That's possible, especially if she has to go into an ER. Your husband was diagnosed with diabetes a few months back, Ruby. He really wasn't overweight. He took Ozempic for 3 months and changed his diet and now is off all meds and lost 40 pounds, which was too much. Wow. Clearly he was motivated and said, oh, shoot, I need to do something. I mean, that's the best response to have. Your doctor showed you the restricted diet, Catherine. It's on Mayo Clinic website. Oh, awesome. Okay. We should check that out sometime. Yeah, Jack in the Box. I think she eats it all at once because she craves the stuffed feeling. I agree. Yeah. Vicky Burns, having an addiction to food sounds horrible to an extreme because I think I'm addicted to food, but I appreciate it. I love how every little flavor comes together to make something so powerful. Well, it sounds like you have a palate and you have taste buds that are still functioning, Vicky. Unlike this one that just pours ketchup on everything, Yeah. It's the Reaper. Reaper's on your heels journey, right? Poison Petty 4. Yeah. This also requires her to be honest with her doctor, says Jen. Yep. She needs to start meds ASAP and work on low carb. What she got in total was low carb. Antique RN here. Thank you, Laurel. That's good. Raven Lunatic, I wonder how much weight that scale can withstand. We actually looked at it yesterday. It's just under 400 pounds. That's what it will weigh at. And I was looking at scales today, too, on Amazon. There are scales that are very affordable. I'm talking $30 that go up to $5.50. And then when you start to get in the 700 range, they start getting much more expensive. But yeah, $30 for a General Electric bathroom scale that weighs up to $5.50. She talks about metformin. She watches. Yeah. I think in this one she says that the metformin makes her sick or something. I don't know. Hey, Sherry C. How's it going?
It does take time for it to go down. I know. Now, that meal last night
She
that
looks
I had,
mad at the
like in
salad.
my mukbang,
Angry at vegetables. Look at Julia.
I'm pretty sure it raised my blood pressure because
Pretty sure? Did you test? Then you would know for sure. You wouldn't have to guess.
after it started, I started digesting the food.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, there's nothing here for you. I felt like my heart beating.
Mm-hmm.
I was extremely thirsty.
Mm-hmm. Hello, here you are.
I had a headache.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sounds like you're not well, Chantal.
You know, flushed.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Drink up that soup, though. Drink, drink, drink. You're always angry at vegetables, John.
so my issue is also not only blood sugar, but
Okay.
also high blood pressure.
Oh,
So,
okay, okay. Well, you know, you have a few other issues, too. I mean, your liver is basically shot also. You're probably in cirrhosis at this point. I mean, yeah, you got a lot of problems, you know? I mean, you don't have to name them. Like, we already know most of them. May says, even though I keep my diet strict and blood sugars tight, I still got DKA once and it's hell. Wow, diabetic ketoacidosis. Wow. Yeah, you'd be very sick. Wow. Yeah, the amount of misinfo from Dr. Chantal is astounding, isn't it, J3030? Yep. Yep. She's, yeah. Yeah, it's dangerous. It's actually dangerous, especially if she has new viewers who are actually looking to her for some kind of information. She's not the one.
my meal had a lot of sodium. Despite, you know, halloumi is very salty. Olives are salty.
Well, that's how you made your meal.
The chicken breast is frozen, so maybe it's like pre-seasoned. I don't know. It's plain, but baby girl. I don't know what it is, but I have to limit the cheese and olives because cheese is very, and not just that, I don't have a gallbladder. I don't digest things that are high in fat well.
Cream of chicken soup.
Healthy fats, yeah. Like avocado doesn't seem to really bother me.
I wonder if she has a fear of doctors. That could be. Maybe she just has a real fear of doctors. If any of your viewers look to her for information, they also need to be reminded to look both ways before they cross the street, Ryan. Yeah, they're gonna need a lot more guidance than just don't listen to Chantal. Yeah, they're probably lacking a lot in life in general. Yes. Yeah. Her at Chaos, her channel can be removed for medical misinformation. Possibly. Yeah. Yeah, they have done that for sure. If you're irresponsibly putting information out there, yeah. She's going to eat that napkin later. She just put it in the backup burger spot. You've been on the Mediterranean diet since 2017, drinking water, OJ, walking. You've kept under 190 pounds. Great, Catherine Smith. That's awesome. Awesome. Fiona's mom. My mom had type 2 diabetes and died from kidney failure due to diabetes ravaging her body. I'm so sorry for your loss, Fiona's mom. That's terrible. Is it? I wonder if it can be like especially upsetting to watch Chantal just take such a casual attitude towards it when you have witnessed the effects yourself. Yeah. You think she doesn't want the judgment, and if they tell her she can't be in denial. That's a good point, Jack in the Box, right? Like, maybe she can just say, like, she says that maybe it's stress that's keeping her blood sugar high. I mean, the mental gymnastics that are going on here to stay in denial. And you're right. Maybe if the doctor comes out and tells her, you're diabetic, we need to actually admit you inpatient for a few days until we get you stabilized. Then she'll be like, oh shit, it's really happening. It's actually really happening. Hey, Billy's eyelash, how's it going? Did she work at a medical facility? She worked at a psychiatric hospital in administration, like an admin assistant or something, for a little while. Yep.
But things like cheese, high-fat dairy, stuff like that, don't agree with my stomach. As you all know, my cheese emergency. My cheese emergency was I had to go to the ER because I had a gastric crisis due to eating too much cheese. Not my proudest moment.
Yeah, that's pretty pathetic, Chantal. Honestly. And there she goes, drinking her soup out of a bowl. Oh. And I've been seeing people in her comments saying, slow down and take smaller bites. She can't even put it in. She uses serving spoons. She can't even take spoonfuls out of that bowl. She's got to, like, drink it. The faster, the better to get it in her stomach, it seems. You have, oh, right, Fiona's mom. I remember you saying that before. You have end-stage liver disease, and you're on the transplant list. She treats her body so poorly, and so many people wish they could be as cavalier as she is, but we have real problems. I'm sure it must be very frustrating to watch. Yeah. Yeah. Do you know where you are on the list, on the waiting list? Did they tell you? Show Kitty says, all it takes is one tiny cut that won't heal. It's amazing how quickly loss of limbs comes after that. She's unaware how fast this will hit her. Wow. Wow. Danielle Laura, as someone without a gallbladder or mystified at the way she eats, I would be in the bathroom all day and all night. Yeah. That's what I understand. Like, it really helps you process fat. And if it's not there, I mean, good night, Sea Life. Have a great night. A cheese emergency put Jen in the hospital for months. It's right, intensive purpose. Yeah. Yeah. Doctors have dropped her multiple times for non-compliance. I really don't think there is any help for her unless it is forced with no other option. I agree with you, Sahara. Yep. Yeah. The cheese emergency at your house means you're out of cheese. Here you are. Yeah. We need to go to the store today. We're out of cheese. Hey, Anna Noodle. Coffee artist.
The doctor was like, you really need to eat healthier. That was one of the times, like, I went to the ER, explained my binge eating disorder that I suspected I had because I wasn't diagnosed at the time. And they referred me to their outpatient program there. Because so, like, typically their program, like, they have 8 beds or something like that, 6 beds or something, and they're inpatient, and it's reserved for people who have low potassium, stuff like, who are like medical risk, low weight. But people with high weight are also at medical risk. Maybe not as fast, but...
She shovels in more food. God.
So that was Just because I know people are like, you need to go inpatient, you need to go inpatient. In my town, what was covered by the government?
You're not in your town anymore, Chantal. We're talking about Kuwait. Okay, we're not talking about 3 or 4 years ago. We're talking about now, right now. Mental gymnastics. Santiago says, or an unprovoked stroke. That's what started my grandma's decline. She never walked after that. Healing as a diabetic is hard. Wow. Yeah. It changes daily based on deceased donor availability. They determine based on measurement of end-stage liver disease. Okay. Well, if you can be an organ donor, do it. You might go to Fiona's mom. You never know. You never know. Yeah, Princess Blue Ray, I believe she did have something traumatic happen to her, and not just I don't think it was as a teen. I know a little bit about the psychology of like, you know, I think she's stuck at the age that she is mentally for a reason, and that's probably when something happened to her. That's what I think. So, like, she seems to be about, like, between 10 and 13-ish. So, that's probably when something happened, and she just stopped growing mentally and emotionally. Yeah. Any thoughts on why Chantal is pulling the diabetic card now, May? May, you might know better than I would, though, right? Well, she knows she's screwed up with what she said about Yaba's father of her children. She knows she screwed up with that. Even if she doesn't necessarily feel bad about it, I'm sure she feels justified in some way of saying what she did. But she needs to try to get some sympathy back. But I think a lot of people, more than ever right now, are so sick of her bullshit. Like, so many people are just over it. And she thinks having a health crisis is gonna, bring people back in. And I haven't seen anyone really show any, like, huge amount of empathy for her. If not, and I mean for her specifically, people can have empathy for, like, oh, wow, newly diagnosed. Newly diagnosed. I say that with quotes, with air quotes, with my fingers, newly diagnosed. But now just starting to deal with it, like, oh, and if you have dealt with that yourself, or a family member or a good friend, and it's like, oh, yeah, I know what that's like. And you might feel empathy for her as a general person in the world, but as Chantal herself, no. So maybe that's why. Because this has always been an issue, and she's just starting to deal with it now. Like, why? Right, May. What do you think, May? Yeah, like Susie Q, stick with the present in Kuwait. We've heard all the Canadian stories. Exactly. Yep. You'd be terrified to have a medical emergency in a foreign country without health care, Mrs. H410. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've seen a doctor in Egypt. It was interesting. It's a story. I've seen a couple doctors, actually. I have stories. It's nothing like you would ever expect. The whole thing, all of it, was like, what? What is this? My son works with diabetes patients, and they have to speak very bluntly to them about compliance and denial. Really? Sit with us. Oh, that is so interesting. Very interesting. I'm sure. Like, probably borderline rude to, like, snap them out of it, right? I would think. At age 11, her sister was born, and she was no longer a center of attention. I don't think that... I agree with you, Christy, that definitely shaped who she is today, for sure. But the way that she is so stunted, and the way she doesn't process things as an adult mentally, I think it was a huge trauma. That's usually what would cause that. 300 blood sugar is the 4 cigarettes a day way of getting lung cancer. Right. 300 won't kill you fast, but it will destroy your nerves. Right, Hypnopunk? Thank you for that. Yep. You heard my air quotes, Chaos? That's funny. Oh, I was saying, I was saying to someone, they might still be in the chat, that another reason I don't want to be on camera, aside from like the literal psychopaths who sometimes watch my channel, um, is that I know you're going to see me roll my eyes like, oh, and the person said, we can hear you roll your eyes. We know when you're doing it anyway. So you heard my air quotes too. It's funny. Oh, if she drinks the soup, do the calories count, J3030? Excellent, excellent question. I mean, it's basically a beverage if you don't use a spoon, right? Yeah, yeah. You're picking up what I'm putting down, John? I think so too. Yeah, yep. Looking to the stepdad. Yep. Something, definitely. Hey, Cherry Berry, how's it going? Yeah. You speculate that Chantal has a host of personality disorders. She's an entire chapter in the DSM. She does have a lot going on. Yeah. Okay, well then I'll chalk up Chantal's stunted approach to life as being a dumb bitch. I mean, that too. Like, she doesn't even try to fix herself. You know, a lot of people have been through a lot of things and they realize, oh, it sucks that I have to deal with this, but I want to be a functional adult. And they go through therapy and healing in the process, you know. But some people just say, F it. I am who I am.
Tailored to my kind of problem. So,
Yes, Poison Petty 4. I saw that too. I took a screenshot. I'll put it up. Yep. Yeah, something got deleted. Yep, soup is gone.
I'm saving the chunks of feta for last because there's so few in between.
Down the hatch.
The feta here is very soft and creamy.
Yeah.
It's not hard
It's not like regular feta.
and crumbly like Greek feta.
Yeah.
I like all kinds.
I'm sure you do. Here's her social blade from today. You can't see that. Let me try to make it a lot bigger.
Hi!
Whatever. So, yeah, just like Poison Petty 4 was saying, this is her social blade. I check it every few days or so just to see what's going on. And she deleted, privated, or unlisted a bunch of videos to add up to 146,000 views. So which videos were taken down? So she lost all those views. Those get taken out. Yet she went up another 100 subscribers. That's extremely unlikely. Extremely unlikely. Very unlikely. An old diabetes video? Could be, yeah.
That was good to see. I'm filming my dinner because I don't have a lot going on today.
Do you ever? Let's be real.
Very good meal. Portioned out. Cauliflower is just as filling almost as rice. Healthier.
Cool story.
I don't notice really. Yeah.
Hey, Fran. Oh, it's true, Shelley. It is true. Yeah. Yeah, you hate to bring this
I'm
up.
trying to avoid going on meds because
Oh, because why?
I was on metformin at one time.
Mm-hmm. I can't stand how she starts a sentence and then puts in a huge mouthful of food and we have to wait till she's done chewing. I feel manipulated. Shelley says, I hate to bring this up, but people will sub to watch someone's end stage. Sorry to be morbid. No, it's absolutely true. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah, rice is the devil if you have diabetes, says Hypnopunk. Most people, given the tools to monitor and maintain blood sugar, try their best to do so, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah. I just worry if Salah is eating enough, Ryan. Are you worried about Salah? Oh, it's too funny. Too funny. Has she never heard too much of a good thing is a bad thing? No. It's all good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's okay, Fran. It's not that bad. It's like almost 11:30 here. No issue. Mm-hmm. You would delete the 6 a.m. spaghetti or the corn at like 5 a.m. or whatever. Ugh. God.
Because I had a hormonal imbalance.
Mm-hmm.
And I was overweight, so I thought...
Oh. Marwa, I hope you feel better very, very soon. Do you take meds for that? I almost called you Chantal. I'm so sorry. I don't know how that came out. Yeah, Marwa. I used to take Migranol in Egypt. If you don't need a prescription for it. Okay, we'll see you soon, okay? All right.
To be insulin resistant. And they put me on metformin, and I could not handle it. It makes me so sick. I'm just one of those, I can't tolerate it. Like, they're like, give it time. I was on it for a little while. Ugh, just even the thought of taking the pills makes me ill. And I was watching a video by Dr. Burke, and he said that certain diabetic medications actually increase the risk of cardiovascular disease by like, it was like 60%.
She should not. I mean, just for this statement alone, she should. I found the video that I think she watched. And I got more than halfway through it. And I don't think that she could have gone halfway through it just because of her attention span. And he said no such thing at all. Pretty sure. Yeah, Hypnopunk. I take sumatriptan now, too, in the States. Yeah, yeah.
So you're treating one thing, but you're causing another problem.
Yeah, not exactly, dumbass. Not exactly. Ugh. Yeah, he is a Scientologist chiropractor. I used to watch him. Then I learned about all that.
I just realized something so sad. I'm one of those women I always talk about in my stories. The office women.
Yeah.
The women, when I worked in an office, who used to talk about their diabetes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And share like diabetic recipes and...
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's you now. It always has been you. You just didn't want to admit it to yourself. John, you're 500 pounds, stupid. You are heart disease. Yeah. God.
Not so bad. No. It is bad.
Her mother's diabetic or emerald blue? I didn't know that. Huh. It's definitely a risk factor, having it in the family.
I finished my plate. I finished all my food, so now I get dessert.
Like a kid. Like a little kid. Ezooter, YouTube doesn't apply their policies consistently across the board, so I would suggest reporting her video for medical misinformation. I would just suggest.
So I don't know.
Why not? They're very
Let's
inconsistent,
try
though.
this keto
Thing
red velvet
is-
cheesecake.
She makes them money, too. Not only does she make money, but she makes money for them. So. You're right, baby girl bulldog. Yep.
Yeah. That is good.
You could have saved that for a snack later. And you could have made a whole second video. Let me try
I'm trying to
this.
slow down and savor it. But I literally devoured my food.
You're trying to slow down now?
I was hungry. When you're fasting for like 12, 14 hours, you're pretty hungry.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to be doing that, actually.
So let's see how this affects my blood sugar, my blood pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm just really trying to avoid medication, but if I do need it, I will go on it. Ozempic, there's like lawsuits being made.
Failed to warn of this risk. Oh my gosh. Okay. The first Ozempic stomach paralysis lawsuit was filed on August 2nd, 2023. Oh, wow. As of October 2023, there was no Ozempic class action or MDL. Drugwatch.com. Oh, Chantal. For F's sake, you know. Okay. It's always the first Google result, you know. She doesn't bother to look for a credible
But
link.
there's something not right about that drug. As
Yeah.
Far as I'm seeing it all over the news. I don't know if you guys know what's going on. I'm gonna read
Well,
about
you
it.
used to take it, but you were also using powdered sugar along with it. So that probably, you know, if you had any side effects, it would be hard to tell really what they were coming from. Hey, Hard Rock.
I can see.
Danielle, I'm on Ozempic and I talk
All right.
with my doctor
Meeting's over.
monthly. As you should.
None of your questions.
God.
I'm still struggling with the mental health aspect of
Yeah, well, you need therapy. So,
changing my lifestyle.
how's it going, Hard Rock?
I don't know. I might sign up.
That's right, Amica Cream. Ozempic is not the only diabetes drug. There are so many older generation types of insulin, long acting and short acting, that aren't expensive anymore. And yeah, she's just, you can tell she hasn't spoken to any medical professional whatsoever about any of this at all.
I might sign up to like some kind of actual diet center here.
Well, why
Like,
don't you sign up with a doctor? Why don't you sign up with a doctor? I don't think a diet center is going to be able to prescribe insulin for you. And I don't think you would even qualify for Ozempic. That's a once a weekly injection. I don't think you would even qualify. You need to test your blood sugar multiple times per day and adjust. You need to inject insulin at this point, Chantal. And you can be in denial all you want. Multiple people have told you that, what you need to do. And you're just going to sign up with another diet center and blow thousands of dollars on food that you don't like. So
for diabetics.
go for it.
I'm just looking into my options.
Oh my God, summer cats.
Anyway, sorry I'm talking so much about my diabetes, but I guess I just talk about my life a lot of the time, whatever I want to share. A lot of it's private, yes, but I do talk about my own personal. Most of the things I keep private are my relationship out of respect for my partner.
Mm-hmm.
It's also just better that way.
Mm-hmm.
And, but myself, I can talk about certain things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Adi. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.
Whatever. So I made this today. Okay. I know you can't see it. It's super small. All right. But I basically took all of the mukbangs or anything food related from the past few weeks, and I lined them all up in order of how they went down. And the one in white at the top is I have the beatus. So you can see all of this type of food that she has been eating. And let me enlarge it again because I know that's like... I was trying to fit them all in, then I'm like, oh, are people even going to be able to see this? Okay, so we have one meal a day yesterday. We have the blueberry whatever, right? So white is I have diabetes. And she's got the stew, the mac and cheese, the pizza, the burgers. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. Burger King, Thai food that she didn't like, making her own beefaroni, 7-Eleven, cheese toasties, poutine. Just goes on and on. So this is how you got diabetes, Chantal. Taco Bell. This is how it happened. Okay. And I didn't have to take out too many thumbnails at all to get to this. I took out the mukbang related ones. I didn't have to take too many out. So that's how it happened, Chantal. It's not stress, okay? It's not your stress level. Sorry to tell you. Yeah, 5 a.m. elotes, and she's sneaking into the kitchen. The corn. Ugh. It's just ridiculous. Crispy chicken sandwiches and fries, Canadian poutine, fried fish. Just yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. So, yeah. Don't blame the Taco Bell. Whatever. I know. That's what I'm saying. I wish that I could have fit them all on, because I have a lot more that I saved and just keep going, you know? I could actually, you know what I could do? I could make more and then put it in a video where it scrolls up. I could do that. Yeah, that would be effective, actually. That would be interesting. Hey, Nadia. Don't say anything bad about Taco. We got a lot of Taco Bell enthusiasts. I am being a hater. Absolutely. Yep. I'm a hater of illnesses and diseases that could be under someone's control, but just refuses to out of willful ignorance. Willful ignorance. Cherry Berry, my uncle doesn't treat his diabetes, and his and Chantal's attitude about it, not being on medication and not changing their diets and lifestyles, makes me really upset. I can imagine. Because it's like, do you want to live or no? It's not really, that's really what it comes down to. And a lot of suffering before the end also. Yep. It all looks so beige. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Fran. I just screenshotted all her thumbnails. Put them together. But then I ran out of space. I wanted to keep going. And then I thought about just like cropping out her face and just putting the food. So you could just line up the food. And I mean, these are like days apart. Like they're, some of them are consecutive. Because they were just like a couple of grocery hauls that I took out that weren't her actually eating. This just goes back to Thailand. There's way more before that too. Yep. That meal is not a meal to support her claims of being on a diet, says, is it K or Kai? Kai keto. And the sugar content of the sauce, only 2 are days of her filthy nonsense, then payday. Yep, and fried food. That's right. Payday is coming up for her in 2 days. Yep. I know, right? Is there going to be a fast food binge? Payday is approaching for her. Mm-hmm. Canadians get it on the 22nd, I believe. Shocking she got the beatus. I know, we're all shocked, Tiny Ghost. It was very surprising. Yeah, definitely. You had Taco Bell for the first time in years a couple months ago. I ate one soft taco supreme and I was over it and digested it within 7 minutes of consumption. An explosion. Oh my. Okay. Cool story. Kidding. You exercise every single day and eat healthy to stay around for as long as I can for my kid. Yes. It makes you wonder, how can she truly be all that happy with him if she doesn't care at all? Good point, Aja. Good point. You finally met the love of your life. You're living in Kuwait, a country that has all the restrictions you've been looking for to save you from yourself. And still, it's not enough for you to want to do the mere minimum to stay somewhat healthy. Yeah. I wonder that too, coffee artist. What is it going to take for her to get it? Like, where is bottom? What is the bottom for her? Thank you, Raging Raw. Thank you. Ezooter says she's really making me so angry. My mother had diabetes and I went with her to dialysis 3 times a week for 3 hours. Yeah, yep. Yep. Oh, it's got to be. I can't even imagine how frustrating this must be to watch. It seems like she does touch on a lot of different things that trigger a lot of people. I wonder if it's all just to try to bring up her views. Could be, baby girl bulldog, but it's not. It's not really. It's not doing much so far. There is no bottom, Santiago. What? Yeah, it could be. I exercise because I'm pretty sure my boy is going to fight me one day, John. 6 feet under, then she'll get it, maybe. Right. Mm-hmm. Yep. Does anyone remember when Salah made comments about her needing to lose weight right after she got to Kuwait? Yes, I do. Yes. She was talking about a dessert, and he was saying, like, oh, you can get it anywhere here. It was something, I think, with cheese, like a cheese pastry or something. And she was like, And he said something like, you need to lose weight, remember? Remember your diet? It was something like that. Yeah, it was very, very early on. I do remember that. Yep. Yep. Yeah, she said repeatedly that she'd rather die fat and happy than skinny and miserable. Yes, Emerald Blue. That's right. Well, she's going to die fat and miserable. That's the only problem. That's the problem. Forget about the happy part. I don't see it. Hey, Maxar. And that was 100 pounds ago. Right. Salah doesn't give an F. Clearly not. Clearly not. All she did was gain since she got there a lot. I was noticing her face shaped changed even. Yeah. And I think the filters, like, pick a filter and stick with it, because you're either going from an inverted triangle shape or completely round or oval. It's like pick a face shape for your filter. There's a reason they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. She's too set in her ways. Yeah. Nadia, can you please confirm that expats in Kuwait can't have diabetes? She's not an expat. So to me, it's not a non-issue. I know people are saying that. I don't see how she possibly could be. She would have to have an offer from an employer, a company, and she'd have to have a job. And that's the only time she would need to have a medical exam. But just being on a tourist visa, you try to think of it yourself. If you're going on vacation someplace, no matter how long you're staying, they don't ask you to go to a doctor and get an exam done. But when I moved to Egypt and I signed on with my employer, they I have so many stories. But yeah, basically one school, they sent all the foreigners down to a clinic together. We were all supposed to have our health exams done together so that they could apply for our work visas. So that's at a point that you need to have an exam. And Kuwait can say whatever they want about, they get some interesting laws over there for sure. Very interesting, unique. But she's not an expat yet. Exactly, Poison Pettifor. Just because she says she moved there doesn't mean she's an expat on paper, right? And Salah is not a citizen, he's a resident. You think Salah gave up trying to help her lose weight since she doesn't want to? Oh, yeah. I mean, she probably rages, too, when she's like, I want to order out. And he's like, but your weight. And she's like, she probably stomps her feet and goes off. Hey, you filthy animal, how's it going? It's like she did it out of defiance, right? Yeah, everything's defiance. If she applied for residency, even as a dependent, she would need a medical. Yeah, but she won't get it. I mean, he doesn't have enough money, he would have to have enough money to cover both himself and her without her contributing. And I don't think he has that much money to do that. I think she bought the car to silence him and keep him. Who knows, Jamaican saying, who knows? It's like they still have the sticker on the window and the plastic on the seats. Like, are you sure you bought it? Are you sure you did? Or you just took it for a long test drive? Anyone could take a car. I mean, in my state, they allow you to take the car out by yourself, usually. Like, they take your license and everything. But anyone could grab a car and go for a test drive and film walking around it and showing everybody all the features and then take it back. Oh yeah, I got a new car. No one would know. There's a lot of fake people, I wouldn't put it past them. It's like those hissy fits those people throw on my 600-pound life from their bed while they're immobile. Yes. Oh my God, they get so nasty. It's very interesting. She absolutely rages when someone tells her no. That's a part of the reason she's the way she is. People give her what she wants to shut her up, right, Sahara? Yeah. Yeah. Does Kuwait have a mandatory thing for doctors to report? To report what, old broad? Like abuse or something? Well, guess what I have coming up next? Guess. All the Ozempic ads are being served on reaction channels right now. Cat shark. I'm sure they are. It's funny. I have something new coming up. Okay. You may like it. You may not. It's fine. All right. It's totally okay if you don't. It's cool if you do. Just wanted to give it a shot. All right. And her diabetes? Oh, to report to who, though? Emerald Blue. I mean, sorry, Old Broad. To report to who? You love it already? Let's see. Okay. This might give you a hint. Okay. I don't know if you can tell yet, but we have an arcade. It's a Pac-Man Lego set. Okay. You may notice that the price of this is $269. Okay, for a Lego set. $270. And you may also notice that I'm wearing a crown. Okay. You're down? Cool. Let's do it. Why not? I'm so done with Foodie Beauty. I'm so done. And I have been watching Amber lately. Believe it or not. I have. Trying to get her thing to come up on the screen. Oh, that's why. Here we go. Because I've never been able to watch her. I find her just like, ugh. I really do. But lately, I'm like, I could possibly get into this. I know. It's weird. I know. Just trying to get her set up here. And it's not a long video. She never really does long videos anymore. But $270 on a Lego set. It's kind of interesting use of funds, but whatever. All right, let's see what she's up to. She's calling herself the Queen of Girl World. She's the queen. That's what she says. She says she's the queen. Okay.
Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog. So we're gonna start off with a little Amazon moment. So I have been loving like mesh lately, like wearing it underneath like a dress or a shirt that is like a spaghetti strap. God, do people even call them that anymore? And I just think it's such a cute look. So I went onto Amazon to search like, is there any that I like? And I found a few, but I was like, I don't know if it's gonna fit me. So
I don't know who these companies are that sell this, but like those bags, I get, hey Gaining Gerd, I get stuff in those bags all the time from Amazon, mostly wigs. They send them in those bags and other things too. Yeah. Why don't we like her, Mega Omega? Have you watched her before at all? So Amberlynn Reed is one of the Girl World stars for sure, but she's now calling herself the queen. Okay. I don't know. But she is recently single. She's recently single and has moved from Kentucky to Oklahoma. I know, where do we start, right? I know. She's been on YouTube for a long time and she's been through multiple relationships online. And she just ended one. And she's back in her home state where her mother lives and I think her grandmother too. And she's in her new place, her new apartment. She's a worse foodie. Yeah. She's extremely manipulative. Yeah. Yep. Also, yeah, very similar to Foodie Beauty. And if you read Billy's Eyelashes comment at the bottom right there, that's a few of the reasons why.
This little bag came. All right. So how I want it to fit, since I wear it underneath stuff, I only want it to go to like about right here, and I want it to be super tight because I don't want it to be like a loose mesh.
She wants a tight mesh over her bosom? Excuse me. She's also on TikTok a lot lately, being a total thirst trap, and it's hilarious because she really is trying to be sexy.
Look how cute this is. Is it gonna fit? That is the real question.
Okay.
Oh my god, it is adorable. So
let's
this is
see.
in a 4X. So there's no front or back.
It's a lot of mesh.
Throw it on. So let's see if it fits me how I want it to.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, girl.
So far, so good. It actually fits exactly how I wanted. It is a little longer.
Oh, well, I thought it was exactly how she wanted, though. Okay, it's a little bit longer. This design is so 80s. Oh my God, I remember wearing stuff like this. Oh, what year was it? Like 87, 88. I remember it is Coffee Artist, isn't it? Like the neon and like they look like the paint like splatters. Yes. Oh my God.
Then I wanted, as you can see here, because I wanted it to be like right here, but I'm
Right.
fine with that.
Okay.
I feel like this will be so cute underneath something.
Yeah.
And I feel like the sleeves are
Under.
longer than I was expecting them to be, which is perfect.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of like vibing with this look.
Ooh.
This wasn't so high up here.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, she fits, girlies. So that means I'm gonna go back to where I got this on Amazon, and I'm totes gonna get a couple more. There was
Okay.
ones with like polka dots. There was one that was like a white mesh, and I was like, I need that.
Yeah.
This is honestly so freaking cute. I
God.
like can't even stand it.
It's bringing back serious memories for me from 87-ish, 86 even, 86, 87. I used to love this type of crap, all of it.
Okay, so I'm actually about to straighten my hair. So this is
Okay.
before my hair's straight. It's super just poofy and frizzy, and we don't agree. And my hair used to never be like this. It started after my hysterectomy. My hair completely changed texture. So I hate it, but whatever.
A side pony and gel sandals. I did have a pony with a scrunchie, okay. And yes, I did wear jellies, and they cut my feet up like to no tomorrow. Oh my God, it was awful. And you know what? Scrunchies are back now. And I was like, oh my God, I could never wear another scrunchie. Well, I got some for like being around the house, and they are better for your hair than elastics. So I wear them around the house. I would never go out with one in, but you know.
So here's before. Okay, so she is now straight. She's a little flat, but you know, that's okay.
Sure.
I was thinking about maybe putting some waves in my hair, but honestly, when I use my crimper, it takes a lifetime. And I'm not really in the mood for that.
Okay,
But
I hear you.
it didn't take a lifetime. That's how my hair would look right now, but I'm just feeling like, no, that's just too much. Y'all.
Like she has anything to do or anywhere to go. Were you rocking the starter jacket with the gold hoop earrings too? That's an excellent question. No, I didn't have a starter jacket. No. I had denim jackets. No, I didn't even wear gold hoops actually. I wore like this is gonna, you'll know exactly how old I am if you know this reference. So in the MC Light video, Light as a Rock, where she's getting on the subway in New York, those earrings, the big gold ones that are like kind of like a square. I used to wear those. They were so heavy though. So heavy.
I have had this dang crown for ever, and I haven't known like really what to do with it. It made an appearance in a video forever ago. It was like literally just a second, but I just filmed a TikTok with it. Nicki Minaj moment. Oh my God, I'm obsessed with the Doja Cat song. It's called Agora Hills, and I cannot stop listening to it. I'm gonna take this off now. I'm obsessed with this though. I got this off of Amazon. Like,
Yeah, I think it might be the same one. It's very similar. Yeah, was I muted? Sorry, guys. Oh, God. I figured out how it's happening, though. So, you know MC Light, Kato Couch Potato? You do? Oh, I saw MC Light in concert about how long ago? 4 years ago or so? The first time, the only time I've ever seen her in concert. It was amazing. I used to look up to her so much. And she's like just as beautiful now. It's unbelievable. I don't know how she does it. Truly.
literally, I want to say like a year and a half ago.
A dramatic pause.
It was during the time where everyone just like kept saying like, oh my God, Foodie Beauty stealing your crown. And then people would come to me and be like, oh my god, you're stealing Chantal's crown. And it was just like a lot of like back and forth in that way. So I was like, oh my god, I think it would be funny to like get a crown.
Thank you, Gemma
I don't
Marie.
know. I never
Thank
really
you.
did anything with it, but there was meaning behind it. I was gonna do a little trolling. You know, it's like, it's literally fine to troll for fun. Like, I firmly believe that.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I think trolling is funny. Like, some of the things that Trisha Paytas does, or like Tana, etc., etc. Like, I am also known for being like a troll, but I just feel like there's certain things that you should not troll about. I don't know.
Oh God, it's like, ugh, I'm already annoyed with her. So, I mean, yeah, she thinks that she's a troll, but at the same time, like, if she's trolling, you don't necessarily know that she is, and you just think she's lying about something, and then she'll be like, no, I was trolling. Well, you're not Trisha Paytas, okay? I mean, come on. Come on now.
You only live once. Let your inner troll out and just let your freak flag fly. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Sure. I love this little, like, this little next day thing. I like this. This is good. This is like professional vlogger type stuff. You know, she's like choosing a font. You know, she's like making a clear distinction. Like, okay, now we're on the next day. With Chantal, you never know what's going on. It's just one big mishmash.
Hello, it is the next day. I don't know what's going on here. I'm a little red, so just ignore that. So last night I actually went to bingo with my mom, and instead of throwing away all the papers right at the beginning like everyone does, I kept them all. I wanted to show you how many we did. There were so many. But bingo is actually really cheap. It's $20 to sit there and play for hours. Anyways, I woke up, and it's funny because I talked about the crown situation with me and Chantal literally yesterday in this video, and I woke up to people saying like the only reason why I wore a crown in my TikTok was because of her. No. Literally, if you listen to the lyrics, Nicki Minaj is saying, you know, the queen of rap, so I put on a crown. Like, it had nothing to do with Chantal. I think people just want us to hate each other. And I'm sorry, I don't have hate in my heart for her. I don't have hate in my heart for anybody. I'm just not that girly. And if anything, Chantal needs to come to visit me so we can like live stream together. Like, we would literally break the internet. Like, I would love that so much. I don't know, everyone just wants to like pin us together, or is it pin us apart, pin us against each other? What is the saying? I don't know. Either way, no, you guys. There's no drama, there's no beef there. And before the haters say anything, moo moo moo. So I am actually about to go.
Before the haters say anything, what? She say moo moo moo? Moo moo moo? Yeah, I mean, I could see that, you know, it's like two successful ladies in one community. I could see that, people wanting to pit them against each other. And I mean, for a long time, they didn't like each other at all. So I think they're just trying to maybe like not necessarily join forces, but they both have a lot of haters, a lot of people that are very, very jealous of them. So I think if they think that they band together, that they can fight the haters off like as a team, maybe.
Go to my grandma's. We're gonna play some Yahtzee. So cute. I'm gonna use some Versace moment. A little Versace. Oh my god, that smells so good. This is the bright crystal one, and I'm like running out, so I definitely need to get more of that. My mirror needs to be cleaned, but this is...
Oh, let's see, outfit of the day, Amber. Okay. It kind of looks like Chantal's dress, her flower dress that she wore in Thailand, but like with larger flowers. Okay.
My outfit for the day.
Oh, okay. So she does have lymphedema. Okay. And lymphedema is a very interesting condition. I fell into a YouTube pit of lymphedema one day, and it's really kind of interesting. Like, this fat can't be lost with diet or exercise. They actually have to make an incision and squeeze it out. The little nodules of fat are actually too large to go into a cannula for liposuction. They're too big. They won't go in there. So you could even stick the cannula in there, like for liposuction, you know, try to like suction it out. It won't even come out. It's too big. So they have to incision and squeeze it out, literally, by hand. Very interesting condition.
Gay. And I'm also wearing my earrings that say gay on them because, you know, Gay.
Because she's gay.
So I'm currently at the mall because I'm about to go to a Lego store for the first time in my life, and I'm pumped. Lego store. Yes, I'm so excited.
Wait, I gotta show you guys something I noticed. Oh, it's so funny. Okay, let me make this a little bit bigger. So, she's at the mall, right? And it's Men's Warehouse, okay? But the ARHO is like the light bulbs are out, so it says Men's We Use. Men's We Use. Men's We Use. Yeah, I know.
Lego store for the first time in my life, and I'm pumped. Lego store. Yes, I'm so excited. Hey guys, okay, so I just got back. Literally, when I was at my grandma's house, we were gonna play a whole page of Yahtzee, but we could not stop talking for 4 hours straight. Like, we talked about everything under the sun. It was a moment. I don't know, it was just a really good time. But I wanted to show you what I got from the Lego store. The cashier at the Lego store, he was gay. And I was like, me too. Honestly, you guys, where I live is the biggest, largest, like, gay scene I have ever seen. And I have lived in a lot of places. Yes, I have. I grew up in California. I spent majority.
I thought the same thing, Jen, that the pick and build said dick and build. I thought the same thing. Don't worry. Yeah, it's in her legs. It's in her legs. Like, she kind of pans down and you can kind of catch it, but she did it super fast.
Actually, of my life in California. I am a West Coast girly and I miss it there. One day I will be back, but right now I'm enjoying my time in Oklahoma. But the gay scene here is amazing. My mom actually took me by. It's like this whole community, just like street and blocks full of just LGBTQ businesses. And on top of that is like the gay bar scene. It's honestly just amazing because like whenever I go somewhere, there's gonna be a gay person. And it's just like, I was in Kentucky for like
32, yeah,
7 years. So definitely not used to that. And it just feels so welcoming. I feel like at home. I mean, I'm an out lesbian and it just feels so comfy. Like, I love it. It feels like such a good vibe. I'm just here for it. Anyways,
awesome.
So.
I mean, I am happy for her for that. Everyone should feel comfortable, wherever they live, that they don't have to feel like, like they're on the outside looking in or feel like they have to hide who they are. So I'm happy for her with that. But yeah, she's 32, 33. Next month she'll be 33. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. In December. Do you guys know what day in December?
First time at the Lego store. Yes, it was so fun. I was definitely vibing for sure. I got the Pac-Man Lego. I've been wanting it, so I got it. And then I also got 2 Lego pens. They write the color they are, so this one's gonna be like this dark pink and then black. They're gel pens, and you can Lego them together. Oh my God, I'm such a nerd. And then I got some Legos for free. I said, okay, ma'am. This is the Winter Market, which so cute. And then this one is the Magisto's Magical Workshop. So I'm definitely gonna do these 2 first. Probably this one and then this one. And then the Pac-Man. I haven't done like a Lego in forever, it feels like. So I had so much fun. Okay guys, so I just feel like it's important that I clarify certain things, topics.
The way she talks is unbelievable for an adult. You hate that you share a birthday with her, Susan. Oh God.
Rumors. Obviously there's things I can't talk about, won't talk about, don't want to talk about, but things like this I'm going to. So there's another rumor that I'm in love with someone else. And I've been in love 3 times since my last relationship. No, when I say I'm in love with 2 people, I'm talking about my ex, Feline, and I'm talking about the person I've been talking about from the jump. I have only been in love with 1 person after my last relationship. That's it. There's just like rumors going around that I'm like, I've been in love like 3 times. Like, no. So I just have to clarify. That's not a thing, won't be a thing. And yeah, but I'm totally fine clarifying certain topics. I might start doing that more often.
Great.
Because I've been letting rumors float around. And the more you let them float, and the more you don't, be like, actually, no, that's not true. Actually, wait, let me clarify. The more I do that, the bigger it gets. So I just want to squash it now.
Okay, guys, I am obsessed with TikTok. I love TikTok. Follow me on TikTok.
She does love TikTok.
Rarity Cat, RARITYY.
She's a thirst trap.
CAT. So there is 2 Y's. I have so much fun on here. Like, queen. And yes, I like my own stuff because I love my stuff and I deserve it. But definitely go on there. People do ask, like, why don't I have my comments on? I want it to be peaceful over there.
God.
I mean, it's pretty simple because I just have so much fun filming them. And I just, like, low-key don't want it ruined for me.
Okay.
I know a lot of people enjoy my TikToks, though, because I get a lot of messages. So thank you so much.
She gets a lot of
September
messages.
7th, I uploaded a video where I was like, I'm gonna start making all my vlogs 10 minutes because people were saying it was super short. And I have successfully made every single vlog over 10 minutes. And now, I think officially, I'm gonna start making them all over 12 minutes.
Oh,
I like having this
wow.
little goal for me. I was successful in my last one, and I'm gonna be successful in this one. But I am going to end this vlog. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Okay. Bye, Ambi. Bye, Ambi. So here is the Pac-Man Lego set that she purchased, $269.99. Okay. That's what our girl went shopping for. Yeah. So. Is she really like this? Yes, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. I think she is trying to act happier than she is because, yeah, she's single for the first time, like in a very, very, very long time. And she was with a woman for a couple of years who did not appear on camera. You would just see like an arm occasionally or like a leg or something. But her previous girlfriends were on camera. So they broke up in July, and Amber is saying that she fell in love with someone else. And yes, that's right. Feline has asked her to stop contacting her. She wanted to go no contact at all. So it's a big mess. It's a big mess, but yeah, I mean, how do you, I don't know. They broke up and then she's talking to someone probably on Instagram and fell in love. I mean, really, you know, it's like another teenager like Chantal, basically. And she doesn't drive, right? Yep. And she was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder recently. You really wanted the Hocus Pocus Lego, but you couldn't justify spending the money on it. How much is it, Ms. Mac? Maybe you'll get it from Christmas. You should ask Santa. This is her new Snapchat cringe. Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot of thirst trap. She was in love with a girl she saw singing at church. Right. She just talked about that, Swamp Duck. And also a girl she met after her last relationship. It's definitely infatuation, but still she said that. Yep. 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 Mostly caretakers. Right. Yeah. Instead of wifey, they called Feline wipey because Amberlynn needs help wiping because she's very large. She's like 500 something now. She is larger than Chantal. She's like 5. I forget her last weigh-in, how much it was, but she weighs herself like way more often than Chantal does. And she'll go down like 2 pounds and get wicked excited. Like, yeah, heading in the right direction, you know? Yeah. More like Nursey, yeah. She got mental health like Pokemon. Oh. Her doctor should have told her no relationships while in DBT. Yeah. I mean, if she's even in DBT. I don't know if she is or not. Dialectical behavioral therapy, if you're not aware of DBT, instead of cognitive behavioral therapy, which is what most people, what they do when they go to therapy for borderline personality disorder and other disorders, DBT is more effective. It's a little bit different. She also has a proper scale. Right. Yep. Why doesn't she just get in-home care? I think she still wants to feel independent, even though she's not. I don't know. I mean, that would help. Does she get SSI? I don't know. I know there's someone in the chat that could answer that. I don't know. She probably I don't know if it's, I don't even know much about SSI, though. Like if it's income based, like even if she is disabled, if she can make money, because she does make money, like if she would still qualify, I'm not sure. Because she can work and make money, so. YouTube coin, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, she's got a very long history. No SSI, okay. Did you see Cake Gate? Oh yeah, and the potato that fought back, yeah. So yeah, she had a P.O. box. You know, I mean, this girl was making so much money on YouTube, like more than Chantal. And she opened a P.O. box so people could send her stuff. Like, it's not enough to make the AdSense. You know, she wants gifts, like, sent to her P.O. box, too, right? Well, people were sending her food. And she said, no more food. Don't send me any food. I'm trying to, like, lose weight. You know, like, you're working against my goals and everything, right? Well, someone sent her this expensive cake. Was it apple or some kind of fruit? I forget. It wasn't that long ago. It was from this bakery, and it was expensive, okay? Like, I forget how much it was. This wasn't that long ago, but I don't remember many of the details. So she got really mad about the cake. She got very upset. Was like, I said not to send me any food. And she cussed out the person who sent it to her. I think she insulted the bakery itself, and she threw it away. Strawberry, thank you. Yeah. It was like $70, right? And then people felt so bad for this bakery that people just started like placing orders with them, like, so sorry about Amber Lynn Reed and her, you know, going off. And the person who allegedly sent it to her, I think, is from France. Strawberry Hill, around $60. Yeah, it was very expensive. Yep, a new viewer, right? Who doesn't know about her rule not to send food? I mean, you look at Amber Lynn, it's like she would probably appreciate this nice strawberry cake. Why not? And threw the boxes around. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Too many Amber vets in the chat. We're all scarred. You ordered from them, Susan? That's awesome. What did you get from them? That's so cool. And the Polish bread. Yeah, so people felt bad and they were placing orders because, like, you know, Amber Lynn was kind of, you know, bad-mouthing them. And it had nothing to do with them. Someone bought the cake and had it shipped to her. Ugh. Wasn't part of the cake gone when she showed it in the video? Yeah. Stop sending me food. I ate half of it, but I'm throwing the rest away. Hey, turn the page. She could have easily let Feline eat it too. Yeah. And yeah, like they would do grocery hauls and she'd be like, oh, this is for Feline. Like it's all for Feline. Okay. You send it to your best friend when she got fired. Oh, that's so nice, Susan. Hey, Boasby. That's the real Amber, ungrateful. Imagine opening a P.O. box with how much money she has made off of YouTube. Like, you know, like it's one thing if you want like fan art, like if people are gonna, I don't know, like sketch a picture of Twinkie or something and send it to you, like that's one thing. But to expect gifts and then be mad at certain gifts and angry and cuss out the person who sent it, that's it. That's right too, Fran. She could have given that stuff away. Like, don't even open it and just donate it. Like, really? Feline ate like a champ. Yeah, that went on for a while. And then she almost died with a potato, okay? She was eating a seafood boil and like one of those baby, like new potatoes. Because she doesn't chew much either, like Chantal. She just kind of slurps everything down. And the potato got stuck in her throat. She almost died. Oh, Feline existed, yes. She does exist. Yeah. And then she kind of like slipped off of a curb, like a very low curb. Like her ankle turned or something, and she slipped off of a curb. And that gave her PTSD. Even when she looks at the shoes that she was wearing when it happened, she's traumatized by the fall. because she actually fell. And then she was embarrassed because she couldn't get up or something. And she didn't want to call Feline to tell her that she was like on the ground outside. She saw God. Yeah. Yeah. She saw God when she was choking on the potato. Yep. The potato incident. She shat herself during the potato incident. I mean, that's seriously? I mean, that's when you know, okay, if you see someone pee their pants, okay, or something else, it's effing serious. They're about to die, okay? I mean, she must have been so really scared that she pooped her pants, yeah. And she told us about it, too. It's not like it just, she told us. Her body said yeet, yep. She wears cheap black flats from Walmart that she doesn't even fit in. Yeah, she loves her ballerina flats. She could use some shoes with some support, definitely. The potato cut her invisible cord of life. It can happen when you faint. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That's right, Poison Petty 4. That's right. They say you poop your pants when you die. Yep. Everything just lets go. You've seen it all in the ER, Fran. Yeah. I think that was when Jade said, I'm out. I can't deal with this. I just want someone who can walk outside for like longer than 15 minutes. Hey, Santiago. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Nisi. Okay. We'll see you on the replay. Oh, God. Yeah. Yep. She blamed the trainers. Yeah, so she's basically, Amberlynn definitely has some serious narcissistic traits. She doesn't treat her pets well. She's a pretty bad partner when she's in a relationship, which I haven't really seen her out of one until now. And her last girlfriend before Jade, she really treated like crap. Like, openly in front of everybody. So that was hard to watch. That was very hard. ALR is your jam because she's so much more lighthearted than Chantal. Susan, I get the same impression. She's just lighter to watch. Like, she's also extremely dysfunctional, very flawed, lots of mental issues, along with physical. But she's like, it's like Chantal is like watching Eeyore. Like, just so like, ugh. Like, she drains me. Like, ugh. Just watching her shove more and more food into her face, just making up medical facts that aren't true. It's like, oh my God. ALRs, they're each a huge mess in their own ways. But now that ALR is single and she's making thirst traps on TikTok and she's wearing all of these like see-through shirts and stuff, it's, I'm getting into it. She's got a new apartment. I mean, it's a new era. It is. She forced her ex to chauffeur her while the ex was in renal failure. The mother, right? Yeah, like Becky's mother was very, very sick. Very sick. And eventually passed away, I think. And Amberlynn would like give her guilt trips about wanting to go see her mom before she died. Like, she's she's just as much of a bad person as Chantal. Chantal 2.0, yep. Becky is a saint. She's like a glutton for punishment, I guess. Becky was very, very sick also, yeah. Yeah. Well, if you're attracted to Amberlynn enough to be in a committed relationship with her, there's something also a little off, They're same kind of hypocritical liars, Boesby. Both. I can't stand egos like that. Yeah. Amberlynn, I think, has been called out more for that lying than Chantal. Chantal is, they're both very manipulative. I mean, See-through shirts? Well, you don't see, like, nudity. You see a lot of cleavage. Tons of cleavage. She stole the GoFundMe for Becky's mom. Oof. Wow. Crazy. Becky was on benzos too when she almost wrecked the car. Yeah, she had a lot of anxiety at that time. Both girls are terrible, but show it in different ways. They do, yes. Feline bounced once her credit score was in order. Santiago. Becky had low self-esteem and didn't think she deserved better. Yeah. 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 So, yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to make Amberlynn a regular thing necessarily. I'm so tired of Chantal, and she's not really putting out much to react to. And, yeah, I watch her anyway, so I figure, why not? I'll give it a shot. Let's see if you guys like it or not. If you really hate it, we won't do it again, but... Amber kept the monies to herself because she was in a fitty with Becky's mom at that. Oh, that's right. Backwards dresses. Mm-hmm. Also, the scandal that she let her ex's cat out, so she could get the new kitten she wanted. Yeah, she's awful, awful. We won't even talk about Twinkie and stuff. Not right now, anyway. She's another one that gets her partners to quit their jobs to be with her, right? Yep. Like, I can support both of us, and then they can be the full-time nurse and wipe her. You miss druggy, Chantal? A little bit refreshing, Mega Omega. I agree. It's a totally different vibe. I mean, you'll hate her just as much, eventually, but it mixes it up a little bit. Yeah. Yep. So. Becky is complicit with a lot of the pet negligence plus racist stuff having to do with ALR, so I'm not really a fan of hers. I get that. Totally. Yep. You need to go find one of your cats to hug now. Santania, I get like that too. Yeah. Just like, I'm reading a story or I'm watching something, just like, and it doesn't even have to be especially tragic, but just kind of sad about a dog. And I just look at my dogs and I'm like, thank God you guys are here with me. Thank God. Ugh, so many animals that need help. It's so much wipies by now. I don't know who, when, and which now and then. Boasby, I know. Yep. Selling her old earrings off. Yeah. You'll hate her just as much. Well, it's true, right, Grace Style? I mean, neither of them have true fans, many of them, unless they're brand new. Your aunt lives in Becky's hometown? Really? Nice. Chantal calling the cops over. CPAP, yeah. Yep, CPAP rescue. Unhinged. Completely unhinged. It's not the happiest place on earth, on the planet. Oh, God. Yikes. Well, I hope she's doing better now, She did go live with her friend that she lives with, and I think they work together, too. I don't know how she's doing now. Your favorite was Sam, the closet intruder? Yeah. She got all freaked out. I was in a stream earlier and we were watching cop videos and there was a cop threatening to shoot this lady. Nothing happened, but I couldn't. Yeah. Yep. I hear ya. Anytime something even comes close to like, if this is going to be a sad story, no, I can't. I just can't. There are times where I'm a little bit tougher with that stuff and I'm like, all right, whatever. But, no. Nope. She'll get back to the bland content soon. She's honeymooning with her mom. True. Yep. Chantal only went to police when she found out Nader was going to get a restraining order on her. She lied and said he R-worded and physically abused her. She is vindictive. Oh, yeah. I mean, the definition of toxic, Chantal. Beyond toxic. Dangerous, even. She is. Yep. I agree. Nutty, for sure. The live with a friend was a mini scandal because she told viewers to cash app him. Yes, Becky always has drama with money. Yeah, she was saying she needed help, and, people feel bad for Becky, and, but she's living with this friend who she works with, and she started giving his cash app out. And it's like, okay, really? We don't even know this guy. Like, we can be here for you and what ALR did to you, but, you gotta know when to have some boundaries with that. Yeah. You have to be up super early in the morning. Okay, Ms. Mac, have a wonderful evening. Sleep tight. And I think I am also going to head off to bed. It's time. It's about time for me also. And thank you for spending some time with me this evening. And it is Thanksgiving week for those in the United States. And I do plan to be live streaming some more throughout the week. ALR has lied about essay as well. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're very toxic for sure. Yep. Yeah, Boesby, that doesn't apply to Chantal, though, because she's not an expat. She's not. But yeah. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you all coming to hang out and chill. And I hope to see you again very, very soon. Okay, you guys have a great rest of your day, night, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.